Alright everyone, welcome back to the final day of Hypostatic Symphony. We're going to be fighting the Dendro Hypostasis today, the modified one at least, and in my opinion is the easiest one out of all the 4 modified ones in this event. And the reason why I say that is because the boss fight basically goes as the one in the old world, except that there's a few little minor tweaks that may cause you some inconveniences, but it's not like, oh, I can only fight this with one party or something. You can bring different people. It's actually quite useful. Of course, you might want to bring Dendro and Electro to help make your life extremely easy, but for Traveler and Amber, you can replace with anyone you want. You can bring Yai, Miko, Ayato, doesn't matter. So, let's begin. Also, something that's cool about this particular one, the Rondo of the Forest Corral, is that the fearless difficulty is different compared to hard and normal. With the previous ones, it isn't. You can see it's just different HP multipliers, and these are not anything that you should fear. But for Dendro Hypostasis, in Rondo of the Forest Corral, the fearless difficulty has the boss having a chance to reset some of your progress, but it's actually not that much of a headache. Just use Collei and shoot him. That's it. So for the dissonance, I'm going to replicate what we have in standard scoring. I know not everyone has the chance to select the dissonance at first, so I'm going to keep it accented beat or accident beat, sorry. And it's actually insanely good. You could use gentle lead or thunderous chorus, but accident beat is actually really good. So yeah, let's go. All right, so for the characters, free to play lineup, of course. Traveler, Amber, and Lisa you meet at the beginning of the game, and Collei you get from Abyss Floor 4. The builds are pretty simple to understand. Traveler's using a Festering Desire, but you can use whatever you want. Royal Sword, Katsurube, Amanoma, doesn't matter. Artifacts, I personally built them as a hybrid DPS and support, so I like 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, but use whatever you want if you're happening to use Geo Traveler. Amber for me is going to be using a slingshot along with 4-piece Crimson Witch. You can use whatever you want. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I just use her because she's my free-to-play pyro unit, and I do enjoy myself some burning. So Collei here is actually going to be only doing mechanical things. So she can use elegy, she can use a hunter's bow, it doesn't matter. She might not even have artifacts, and like I said, that's okay. And the reason why is because she's just here to cleanse the battlefield of the icky, mucky dirt. And you'll see what I mean. And with Lisa, same thing, except that she's like the soap on top of the water when you clean things. With her build, whatever she's using, you can have anything you want on her. She'll help me cleanse the boss a bit faster, because Electro on Dendro is very good. Alright, so when the fight begins, of course, don't forget that you can eat food. I will eat food because I don't want to waste your time. So let's eat some jade parcels. And when the fight begins, bring out Collei, because you're going to need her immediately, because you're going to start taking damage and you want to not take any damage. So aim in and start the challenge, because as you see here, this dirty thing spawns under me and I'm afflicted by some damaging thing. I'm not going to bother doing damage to the boss right now. I just want to fix this right now, because this will save me so much time later. So let's see what this boss has right now. Alright, it's just going to throw some balls at me. I've experienced that before. And do some damage. So chunk it away a little bit. Do whatever you want. I just didn't want to burn myself there. And let's see what it does here. Okay, so it's just a ball attack. Just walk in one direction. I'm just going to walk out of it. And the last one just sprint out. I'm going to bunny bomb it, because it's fun. So this particular move is just going to reset your progress, but just bring out Collei and reset it. I'm literally just kind of like smacking it real quick. It's like, what the hell you do, man? Alright, so this particular move, just move to the side, and if you're stuck inside, you can use Amber to actually destroy the vines, or whatever pyro unit you have, and continue to do damage. It's a free target after you have an opening like this, so I recommend you bring a pyro character. And the rest of the moves should be exactly like the ones in the overworld. It's going to try balling on me again. Stop posting about Baller. And I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna walk out of this one again. And yeah, it's literally the same fight from the overworld. I cannot stress this enough. It's not even important what it does after this, because all I did was do some extra damage. Sometimes it likes to sit here and, you know, have its metaphorical thumb up its ass, but, you know, I got all day, you know? Alright, thanks, man. Oh no, what am I gonna ever do? Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the fight, so I'm just gonna... Alright, cool. So it's gonna reset your progress again here at the very end, but just clear it with Collei again. And run to each part with Lisa, because you're gonna need to cleanse these real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, careful not to stand on them because they're gonna actually go back to being dirty. So as these are being cleaned, just stay in the gaps here, because the orbs that it spawns will actually decrease the amount of healing that you're doing, which is very annoying. So you just stay away from the cores and continue to apply Electro when needed. And as you see here, I'm on my way to cleanse it. And boom, done deal. That's literally the entire fight. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, there you have it. All 4 guides on the Hypostatic event. And I gotta say, what a underwhelming boss to end on. But of course, maybe I'm talking on my ass. I haven't finished this on Extreme yet. But otherwise, that's literally all you need to know for this fight. It's the exact same thing as the overworld fight, except on Fearless, it may have a chance to remove your progress in terms of cleansing it with the event exclusive gimmick, but then you just bring Collei and it's fine. So yeah, good luck, have fun, and if any questions, make sure to ask them. But otherwise, have a nice day.